everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I do post videos weekly, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications, that way you get notified whenever I post a new video. So today I did a video for you guys just on my eyebrows, what I use to fill them in, what I use to clean them up, and if I thread them or wax them. If you would like to see how I do so, just please keep watching. Okay guys, I know we're really up close and personal right now, but you request it, I'm gonna give it to you guys. So I'm gonna start off with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. This is my absolute favorite eyebrow pencil ever. I've tried so many different kinds. I've tried powders, I've tried creams, I've tried pomades, I've tried everything. This is my winner, okay? This is what I start off with. So first things first, when you open up the box, it comes pretty straight like this. I always bend this a bit, that way it gives you a little bit of a better angle to get to your eyebrows. And I go ahead and I go in and brush out my eyebrows. That way all the hairs are going the correct ways and we don't have a bunch of flyaways. So I go ahead and I go in and I line the very bottom part of my brow. And if it's really messy, don't worry about it. At the very end, after you put all the product into your eyebrows, I go in and I clean it up with concealer. So if it's super messy and the line's not straight, mine never is, so don't worry about that. Also, I forgot to mention, I don't get my eyebrows waxed. I get them threaded. I feel like you get a better shape to your eyebrow, and it doesn't make me break out in those tiny little bumps after I get waxed. I would always break out in these teeny tiny itty bitty little bumps all over my face. So threading is the way to go. So then after I line that bottom part, I go to the top and I outline the top part of my brow. Now that I have it into the shape that I want it, I will go in and I'll start filling in that back half of my brow. Now I'll take the end of the spoolie and I'll kind of just blend everything all together. This is where it starts to kind of look pretty messy for me, but like I said, that's okay because I clean it up with concealer. So you'll notice in here and then in here, no matter how much I fill it in with my eyebrow pencil, I still always have kind of a little bit of patchiness there. So what I'll do next is I go in with a dark eyeshadow and an angled brush, and I just fill that part in. So this is what the angled brush looks like. It's just a cheap, old angled eyebrow brush. And then I go in with a really, really dark eyeshadow. So I just go in and I fill that patchiness up. Then I'll go back in with my spoolie and I'll brush everything out, make sure everything is really blended together. So now here's the cleanup process. So if you can tell, it's kind of messy and it's not really put together. It doesn't look really clean cut. I really like the cut out look. I like it looking really sharp and really, really prominent and really out there. That's just the way that I like my eyebrows. If you do it differently, that's totally fine, but this is just my version of eyebrows. So I go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and then a very flat, dense brush. So what I'll do is I'll just take a bit of concealer on the brush and I start on the bottom and I line the outer edge of my eyebrow. So just like that, it just really cleans up that under part and kind of gives it a little bit of a highlight, and it kind of makes your eyebrow look a little bit more put together. So now I'm going to move on to the top part. I grab a little bit more concealer on the brush and I do the exact same thing just on top this time. And there you have it. There are some pretty brows for you. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. So make sure that you are blending out that concealer on the outer part. That way it doesn't look like a super harsh line. It's not going to have a contrast of the white concealer or the lighter color concealer with your foundation when you put it on. You got to make sure you're blending it up and outwards. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing this again, except I'm going to fast forward it and speed it up just a little bit, just so you can see the full process without me talking through it. Okay, so now that we got them semi-decently symmetrical, I always say eyebrows are sisters, not twins. I don't know how some people can get their eyebrows to look exactly the same. Mine are never the same and they're never symmetrical. And I just go about my life and live it. Okay. So the very last part that I do to my brows is I go in with the Brow Gal Instant Brow Hair Tinted Brow Gel with microfibers to kind of set all the hairs down so they're not moving around all over the place. Another brow product that I like to use is like a clear mascara or a lash and brow mascara. This is also to just set them in place. Sometimes I'll do either or, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna do both. Okay, now that we're done with that, I am going to go do the rest of my face and I will be right back. All right, you guys, this is the final look for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're able to take a couple tips from this and apply them to your everyday brow routine. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.